I wasn't gonna address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But
hey everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today, I want to talk to all my supporters, especially business owners and entrepreneurs. If you are trying to grow and take your business to the next level, reach out to me right now. I want to help you. Now, let me talk about something real quick. Some people, especially in the music world, think they are ready for all the drama and challenges. But when they actually face it, they realize it is harder than they thought. Do you know what it feels like when someone starts coming at you with serious problems? It is not easy. 50 Cent is something else when it comes to dealing with drama. It is not just his music. He brings it every single day. The guy goes viral over everything, from your family to your friends, and you cannot help but think, wow, this guy really knows how to cause a stir. Honestly, you do not want to get involved with 50 Cent. Have you ever wondered what happens when the foundation of something strong starts to fall apart? For many years, the name BMF seemed untouchable, a street empire that became a hip-hop legend. But now that Big Meech is back after serving time, we are starting to see cracks in the empire that no one saw coming. Maybe they knew what was happening and just kept quiet about it. Now, we are hearing rumors of betrayal, accusations of snitching, and questions about loyalty coming up. The big question is, did Big Meech fall into a trap he set for himself? And what does this mean for 50 Cent and Rick Ross, the two huge rivals whose actions might have changed the future of BMF forever? Let us take a closer look at this intense drama, where every choice has a cost. In this world, loyalty can be the most expensive thing of all. The Mafia Family, also known as BMF, made a huge splash in the early 2000s, becoming a powerful force in both street life and the music world. At the center of it all was Demetrius, Big Meech, Flenory, a man whose dreams seemed endless. Even while he was behind bars, Meech kept his name alive, creating an image that mixed flashy style with a strong code of silence and loyalty. This is how people told the story in interviews and on social media. Everything about BMF felt larger than life. They threw huge parties and hung out with big-name artists. Big Meech created an image that made his rivals scared and earned respect. Big names in rap saw money in the BMF brand, and Meech welcomed the attention. Over the years, he kept his empire alive by writing letters and making phone calls, even suggesting that he might work with people again once he was free. But as the spotlight grew, so did the rumors about who really stood by Meech when times got tough. Many people said they were part of BMF, but not all of them had the same power behind the scenes. Talk started to spread about secret deals and broken promises to outsiders. Big Meech was seen as a symbol of loyalty and hard work, but over time, some problems began to appear. There were whispers that Meech might not be as loyal to his own code as people thought. Then, when 50 Cent stepped into the picture, everything changed for Meech's public image. Already skilled at building his own brands with his success in G-Unit, movies, and TV deals, 50 knew that the BMF story had the power to capture people's attention. Seeing a big opportunity, he pushed for a TV series about Meech's life. When the deal was made, BMF became more than just a street legend. It turned into a TV drama for millions to watch. At first, everything seemed perfect. 50 Cent used his power in the industry to make sure the show got the budget, marketing, and attention it needed. Meech shared his real-life stories, making the show feel authentic. People got hooked on the BMF series, and Lil Meech, Big Meech's son, became a star by playing his father. It looked like a great situation for everyone involved. As the story goes, close partnerships often lead to hidden tension. Rumors began to spread that Big Meech felt left behind as 50 Cent gained more control over the BMF story. At the same time, some people thought 50 was using the BMF brand to grow his own empire, leaving Meech with whatever was left. This feeling of mistrust grew when other rappers, like Rick Ross, appeared with offers of friendship and, allegedly, much-needed money behind the scenes. These quiet conflicts began to form, setting the stage for the drama that followed. The rivalry between Rick Ross and 50 Cent is one of the most famous in hip-hop, built on battles over money, power, and respect in the music industry. So, When Rick Ross started reaching out to Big Meech, who was already working closely with 50, it caught everyone's attention. People started to wonder if Ross was offering real help or if he was just trying to take aim at a competitor's prized ally. According to sources, Ross supposedly showed Meech a lot of attention through phone calls and letters, making people question his true intentions. Depending on who you believe, Rick Ross promised new opportunities and a fresh way to tell Meech's story. The rumors said that Ross might have just been trying to take a shot at 50 Cent. Some even said he offered Meech money, acting like a lifeline for someone who had just regained his freedom. But the bigger question everyone is asking is whether Big Meech was playing both sides, or if Ross took advantage of the moment. After all those years in prison, maybe Meech saw a chance to improve his situation. Maybe Meech saw an easy way to grow his bank account, or perhaps he truly believed that Rick Ross would support the BMF brand in a way 50 Cent never could. Either way, Meech's choice to turn to Ross set off a chain of events that was about to explode. It all came crashing down when one big event fell apart in the public eye. When Big Meech finally stepped out of his cell, talk about a welcome home concert turned into a huge hype train. The event was supposed to be massive, featuring a lineup of big-name artists, a tribute to the BMF legend, and a grand moment that would bring Meech back into the spotlight. But things did not go as planned. The spotlight was shining, and official announcements teased performances from top rappers and longtime supporters, making the concert an event everyone was excited to see. Social media exploded with fans planning trips, booking flights, and marking their calendars. Then, out of nowhere, the arena hosting the concert canceled the event. The announcement came just hours before the show, leaving fans confused and upset. The only explanation given was a short statement blaming unforeseen circumstances. There was no further explanation, and neither Meech nor the promoters gave an official apology. The entire event ended in disappointment. Then, the whole event just disappeared into thin air. That is when the rumors started. Many people began blaming 50 Cent, saying he made some calls to stop anything that could help Big Meech. Others accused Rick Ross of giving into pressure and not backing Meech when it truly mattered. Some fans thought the real problem was poor planning and making promises that were too big, with not enough support. In the end, the scandal hurt Meech's return. The man known for always having a plan had let his big moment fall apart. Big Meech's comeback started to fall apart, and soon the blame game really began. Just when everyone thought things could not get more dramatic, rumors began to spread that Big Meech made a deal with federal authorities to shorten his prison sentence. The person at the center of all this drama was Tammy Cowens. She was said to be a close friend of Meech, someone he trusted completely. But there were also rumors that she was a federal informant, someone who gathered information and shared it with the authorities. In one version of the story, Meech introduced Tammy to an associate named Cuffy, thinking they were setting up a profitable opportunity. However, it turned out that Tammy was either wearing a wire or secretly giving information to law enforcement. As a result, Cuffy ended up in prison, while Meech managed to get a large part of his sentence reduced. To people on the outside, this looked suspicious. Why did Meech leave earlier than expected, and what part did Tammy play in Cuffy's downfall? Later, Cuffy's family found documents that identified Tammy as a key informant. The documents led Cuffy's family to a troubling conclusion. They believed Meech must have known everything from the beginning. After all, Tammy was his close friend and even had power of attorney over his affairs. The accusations shook everything that BMF stood for. Was Meech, the man who always talked about loyalty, secretly betraying one of his own? Many fans and supporters dismissed the rumors, saying they were just nonsense. However, others could not forget them, claiming that Meech's early release was no accident. Whether the rumors were true or not, they caused harm to the reputation of the code of silence that BMF had always followed. As Big Meech worked hard to clear his name, his son, Demetrius, Lil Meech, Flenory Jr., found himself in the middle of a big mess. Lil Meech became the face of the BMF TV series, learning how to act with 50 Cent's help. He quickly gained a lot of fans, got recognized at industry events, and enjoyed the perks of being a celebrity. But when Big Meech started getting closer to Rick Ross, Lil Meech found himself caught between the two sides. On one hand, he owed his career to 50 Cent, but on the other hand, rumors said that Rick Ross was sending money to help Big Meech. When things got tough, Lil Meech tried to stay loyal to his father while also keeping a good relationship with the man who helped make him a star. However, it did not last long. Soon, private text messages began to appear, showing Lil Meech talking about how Rick Ross had helped his father with money. In some of the messages, he even admitted that, even though he did not fully trust Ross, he could not ignore the fact that Ross was helping his father out. 50 Cent, being the social media master that he is, posted these messages with sarcastic comments that made Lil Meech look bad. Lil Meech found himself stuck between two worlds, trying to get 50 Cent's approval while still showing respect for Rick Ross. The whole internet blew up, with both sides accusing each other of being fake. Meanwhile, Lil Meech seemed torn, knowing that one wrong move could cost him the career he had worked so hard for or hurt his relationship with his father. 50 Cent did not waste any time taking jabs online. Whenever something went wrong for Big Meech, whether it was a canceled concert, a rumor about snitching, or even a mistake from Lil Meech, 50 was right there, posting a smug comment or sharing a screenshot. He would fill Instagram with captions like, "I had," making sure everyone knew his side of the story. Big Meech found himself in a tough situation, trying hard to clear his name. He even had to apologize to the fans who had traveled for a show that never happened. This only pushed him further into a corner, working hard to save his reputation. Other well-known people in the industry, like The Game and Young Buck, tried to step in and share their opinions, but they also ended up getting heat from 50 Cent. At one point, The Game posted something supporting Meech, saying that Lil Meech should have stood by his father even more. 50 Cent quickly responded with a funny comment that made fans roll their eyes, showing how easily he could stir things up. With just a few quick posts, 50 Cent could create drama, and with all the distractions, the BMF brand started to feel shaky. Fans began to wonder if Season 4 of the BMF show would even happen or if 50 Cent would cancel it to punish Meech for what he saw as disloyalty. Every day brought new rumors. Some said the show might move to another network, while others claimed it might be over for good. Meanwhile, Lil Meech went from acting gigs and red carpet events to posting Instagram stories offering paid shoutouts, showing that the support he once had might be running out. In the end, everything seemed uncertain. Big Meech made his name with loyalty, brotherhood, and a strong work ethic that built BMF. But now, the story has taken a strange turn. People are saying he took money from one of 50 Cent's biggest rivals, and there are whispers that he turned on an old friend to get his own freedom. Lil Meech is struggling to deal with the mess, stuck between family loyalty and the man who helped make him a star. Meanwhile, Rick Ross seems to have gotten what he wanted and has stepped into the background. As for 50 Cent, he is still watching, waiting for his next move. 50 Cent is on social media, smiling like he planned the whole thing. So, is this the end of BMF, or could there be a chance for a comeback waiting in the background? BMF holds a lot of power in hip-hop history, and many fans still support Big Meech. But the big question is if they will forgive him if the rumors turn out to be true. After all the betrayals, canceled events, and all the drama online, who is still standing by Meech? Only time will tell how everything will turn out, but one thing is certain, the story is far from over. The moment Big Meech walked out of prison, it was clear that a showdown between 50 Cent and Rick Ross was about to happen. Instead of relaxing and enjoying his freedom, Meech got caught up in a storm of canceled concerts, accusations of snitching, and broken friendships. Loyalty might sound priceless, but in real life, it comes at a high cost, especially when millions of dollars, reputations, and legacies are on the line. If you think this story is almost over, think again. In the world of hip-hop, the drama is far from finished. Hip-hop feuds can last for years, and friendships can change in the blink of an eye. So, stay tuned, keep your ears open, and watch for the next big twist in the story, which is turning out to be more real and complicated than any TV show could ever show. Once loyalty is tested and secrets are revealed, No one knows whose empire will survive and whose legacy will fade away.